You've obviously famously created VKontakte in Russia, which was kind of like the Facebook of Russia. You were controversially, effectively told to get out of that by forces aligned with the government. That's the case, right?
That's roughly true.
We refuse to hand over the personal data of VKontakte users to the special services because it contradicts our principles. These words, spoken by Pavel Durov in 2014 when he left the social network he created, became a symbol of his steadfastness and loyalty to his ideals. Today, we will tell the story of a man called the Russian Zuckerberg for his significant contribution to the development of social networks and digital technologies. Pavel Durov is an entrepreneur and programmer who has changed the way we think about communication and data protection. How did a boy from Leningrad become one of the most influential and enigmatic businessmen of our time? Let's follow his journey from creating a popular social network to developing a messenger that challenges industry giants, and learn some shocking facts from his life. And in the end, we will summarize and discuss what qualities helped Durov become who he is today. Pavel Durov was born on October 10, 1984, in Leningrad, into the family of Valery Durov, a doctor of philological sciences, and Albina Durova, who worked in the field of biology. From early childhood, Pavel showed extraordinary abilities and a thirst for knowledge. His father, being a scientist, strongly encouraged his son's curiosity, which largely determined Pavel's future path. However, it was not only his father who played a key role in the development of the future IT genius. Pavel's older brother, Nikolai, from a young age, was not just a brother for him, but a real mentor and like-minded person. Nikolai, being a mathematical prodigy, was fond of programming from an early age and gradually involved his younger brother in this world. This fraternal synergy will become one of the key success factors for all Durov projects in the future. Studying at the academic gymnasium at St. Petersburg State University was a turning point in the life of young Pavel. It was here that his outstanding abilities in programming and leadership qualities were fully revealed. While still a schoolboy, Durov created his first internet project, an electronic guide to literature for classmates. This project was a website where students could find information about works, biographies of authors, analysis of texts, and even tests to prepare for exams. The guide quickly became popular among school children because it offered convenient access to information that was difficult to find in one place. Pavel himself actively filled the site with content and also involved classmates and friends in the creation and editing of materials. In addition, the guide included a section for exchanging opinions and discussing literary works, which created an active community of users. After graduating from school, Pavel, following the family tradition, entered the philological faculty of St. Petersburg State University. However, his true passion remained information technology. While studying at the university, Durov did not leave his hobby, and in 2001 created a forum for students of St. Petersburg State University. This project became a real laboratory for him, where he honed his programming and online community management skills. Having received a diploma, Pavel did not go to work in his specialty, and also, contrary to the expectations of many, refused job offers in large IT companies. He decided to go his own way. The idea to create the social network VKontakte came to Pavel Durov during his student years. In the early 2000s, when the internet was just beginning to develop actively in Russia, Durov became interested in the idea of creating a platform for communication and information exchange. He drew inspiration from foreign counterparts, such as Facebook, which by that time had already begun to gain popularity in the United States. In 2006, Pavel Durov, together with his elder brother, began work on the VKontakte project. The idea was to create a platform that would allow users to easily communicate, share photos, videos, and music. The key element was the user-friendly interface and the ability to create personal pages with extensive customization and personalization options. The official launch of VKontakte took place on October 10, 2006. Initially, the platform was focused on students and graduates of Russian universities, but quickly gained popularity among a wider audience. This is the strategy of Mark Zuckerberg with his Facebook, which was also originally created for Harvard students and then became available to everyone. VKontakte attracted users with its simplicity and versatility. On the site, it was possible to create interest groups, maintain blogs, exchange messages, and media files. One of the factors in the rapid growth of VKontakte was the ability to download and listen to music for free, which was rare at the time. In addition, users could watch and upload videos, which also contributed to the platform's popularity. VKontakte quickly became the largest social network in Russia and the CIS countries, overtaking competitors in the number of active users. At the time of launch in 2006, the number of users was only a few thousand. By the end of 2007, VKontakte had about 3 million registered users. In 2008, this figure grew to 14 million, and by the end of 2009, it reached 30 million. Growth continued in 2010, when the number of users reached 80 million. In 2011, VKontakte became the largest social network in Russia and the CIS countries, surpassing international platforms in popularity. By the end of 2011, the number of registered users exceeded 100 million. The success of VKontakte attracted the attention of not only users, but also various government agencies. In 2011, the Russian authorities began to put pressure on the company, demanding the removal of opposition groups and materials. So, in December 2011, during mass protests against the falsification of elections to the State Duma, the authorities demanded the removal of groups associated with opposition movements, such as White Ribbon and Solidarity. There was also a request to block the page Navalny 2018, dedicated to supporting opposition politician Alexei Navalny. Pavel Durov refused to comply with these demands, saying that the platform should remain free from censorship. This led to the first serious conflict with the authorities. In 2013, the pressure on Durov and his team intensified. In April 2013, police raided the offices of VKontakte and Durov himself as part of an investigation into a hit-and-run incident involving a traffic police officer. The officer stated that he was hit by a car driven by Durov. Durov insisted that the charges were fabricated in order to put pressure on him and force him to submit to the demands of the authorities. This incident became part of a wider campaign of pressure on VKontakte management by the Russian authorities, presumably because of Durov's public stance on user privacy and internet freedom. In December 2013, Pavel Durov announced his resignation as CEO of VKontakte, citing the impossibility of running the company under constant pressure. However, he later clarified that it was an April Fool's joke, and he continued his work in the company. Despite Durov's attempts to maintain the independence of the company, pressure from the authorities and shareholders continued. In April 2014, Durov announced that he was forced to leave Russia due to his refusal to hand over user data and remove opposition groups. Shortly thereafter, he sold his stake in the company and left the country, finally severing all ties with VKontakte. Since then, Pavel Durov has led a nomadic lifestyle and often changes his country of residence. He is currently a citizen of 4 countries: Russia, UAE, France, and St. Kitts and Nevis. After Durov left VKontakte, the company continued its work under new management, but without its original founder and his ideological inspiration. Leaving VKontakte was the end of one chapter in Pavel Durov's life, but at the same time opened a new one, perhaps even more exciting. Back in 2013, anticipating possible problems with VKontakte, Pavel, together with his brother Nikolai, began work on a new project, the Telegram Messenger. The idea for Telegram was born from Durov's personal experience. Faced with attempts by the authorities to gain access to the correspondence of VKontakte users, Pavel realized the need to create a truly secure means of communication. Telegram was conceived as a messenger, where the security and privacy of users come first. And again, Nikolai Durov played a key role in implementing this ambitious idea. Being an outstanding mathematician and cryptographer, Nikolai personally developed the MT-Proto encryption protocol, which formed the basis of Telegram. This protocol provided an unprecedented level of protection for user correspondence, making it inaccessible even to the creators of the messenger themselves. The launch of Telegram in 2013 immediately attracted the attention of users around the world. The messenger quickly gained popularity due to its speed, convenience, and, of course, the promise of complete confidentiality. In 2014, Telegram had 35 million users. In July 2024, the number of Telegram users reached 900 million people per month. This means that approximately 9.9% of the world's population uses the messenger. The messenger is ranked 8th in the ranking of the most popular social networks in the world. The secret chats function with end-to-end encryption and the ability to self-destruct messages has become especially popular. However, the success of Telegram brought with it new challenges. The messenger began to be criticized by governments of different countries, who accused it of aiding terrorism and other illegal activities due to strong encryption. In 2018, 2018, an attempt was even made in Russia to block Telegram, which, however, turned out to be unsuccessful and only increased the popularity of the messenger. The development of Telegram was not limited to messaging functions only. Under the leadership of the Durov brothers, the messenger constantly evolved, adding new features. Channels appeared, which became a popular platform for disseminating information, and bots, which opened up new opportunities for automation and creation of services within the messenger. The success of Telegram not only strengthened Pavel Durov's reputation as an innovator, but also showed that it is possible to create global products without sacrificing the principles of privacy and freedom of speech. After the success of VKontakte and Telegram, Pavel Durov began to consider the possibilities offered by blockchain and cryptocurrency. Inspired by the ideas of decentralization and financial freedom, Durov decided to create his own blockchain project that would be consistent with his vision of a free and secure internet. In 2018, Pavel Durov and his team announced the launch of a new ambitious project called Telegram Open Network. This project was aimed at creating a decentralized platform for exchanging data and digital assets based on blockchain technology. The main goal of TON was to provide users with the opportunity to conduct fast and secure transactions, as well as create decentralized applications. The key element of TON was the Gram cryptocurrency, which was supposed to become the main medium of exchange on the platform. It was planned that Gram would be used to pay for various services and products within the TON ecosystem, which would ensure a high level of integration and convenience for users. To finance the development of TON, Durov's team conducted 2 rounds of private ICOs in 2018. Investors showed great interest in the project, and as a result, about $1.7 billion was raised. These funds were intended for the development and launch of the blockchain platform, as well as to support the further development of Telegram. However, despite the huge success of the ICO, the TON project faced serious problems from regulators. In October 2019, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission filed a lawsuit against Telegram Group Inc. and its subsidiary TON Issuer Inc., accusing them of illegally conducting an unregistered ICO and selling unregistered securities. The SEC claimed that Gram tokens are securities and subject to registration under U.S. law. Telegram disputed these allegations, stating that Grams are intended for use as currency within the TON ecosystem and are not securities. Despite the efforts of the Telegram team and their lawyers, the court sided with the SEC and banned the launch of TON and the distribution of Gram tokens. In March 2020, Pavel Durov announced that the team had decided to stop working on the TON project and return the funds to investors. In his blog, Durov expressed his disappointment with the court's decision and emphasized the importance of decentralized projects for the future of the internet. On December 23, 2021, Telegram founder Pavel Durov published a post about the TON project on his Telegram page and supported the development team. In his message, Pavel Durov wished success to the development team, but stressed that he had nothing to do with the project. Currently, the TON project is being developed by an independent team of developers who continue to work on its improvement and adaptation. In 2024, the TON network and its ecosystem showed tremendous growth, rising in the rankings of leading blockchain networks by number of users, network revenue, and other types of network activity. It is also one of the busiest blockchain networks with over 6 million daily transactions. To grow the ecosystem, the TON Foundation has provided grants to support teams in developing products for Telegram mini apps, DeFi, GameFi, and more. The fund has currently allocated $1.4 million to more than 110 projects. It is important to note that behind Pavel Durov's outward success, there has always been hard work and a unique approach to management. His leadership style can be described as authoritarian, but at the same time, he always valued talented employees and gave them the opportunity to develop. Pavel is known for his perfectionism and attention to detail, which often led to lengthy discussions about even minor interface elements. A special place in Durov's team was always occupied by his brother Nikolai. If Pavel was the face of the company, its ideological inspirer and strategist, then Nikolai remained in the shadows, but it was his genius that largely ensured the technical excellence of the products. The brothers complemented each other perfectly. Pavel's creativity and business acumen, combined with Nikolai's technical skills and mathematical thinking, created a unique synergistic effect. Pavel Durov's personal life has always been shrouded in mystery. It is known that he leads a rather ascetic lifestyle. He is a vegetarian, does not drink alcohol, is fond of sports and philosophy, especially the writings of Marcus Aurelius. Durov rarely gives interviews and tries to stay away from publicity, unless it concerns his projects. At the moment, it is not known for sure whether Pavel Durov is married. In an interview, he mentioned that he has children, but did not disclose specific details. According to some reports, Pavel Durov has a son and a daughter, but their names and age remain unknown to the general public. However, more recently, Pavel Durov shocked the audience by stating that 15 years ago, he became a sperm donor, and now he has more than 100 biological children in 12 countries. The impact of Pavel Durov on the world of technology can hardly be overestimated. He not only created successful products, but changed the way millions of people communicate and share information. VKontakte has become an integral part of life for a whole generation of Russians and residents of the CIS countries. And Telegram has become a global phenomenon that is changing the idea of security and privacy in the digital age. Durov has shown that it is possible to create world-class technology products without being in Silicon Valley. His success has inspired many young entrepreneurs in Russia and other countries to create their own IT projects. It can be said that Pavel Durov has become for many a symbol of the fact that there are no boundaries in the world of technology, and a talented developer from anywhere in the world can create a product that millions will use. Particular attention should be paid to the influence of Durov on issues of digital security and privacy. In an era when large technology companies and governments seek to access users' personal data, Pavel consistently defends the right to privacy. His principled position on this issue has repeatedly led to conflicts with the authorities of different countries, but at the same time made him a hero in the eyes of digital rights advocates. Telegram, under Durov's leadership, has become not just a messenger, but a platform for the free exchange of information. This was especially evident during political protests in different countries, when Telegram remained one of the few available sources of independent information. At the same time, Pavel always emphasized the neutrality of the platform and its independence from any political forces. Interestingly, Durov's influence extends far beyond the realm of technology. His lifestyle, philosophical views, and even appearance have become the subject of discussion and imitation. Many young people see him as an example of a successful person who has reached the top while remaining true to his principles. Pavel actively supports educational initiatives, especially in the field of programming. He has repeatedly stated the importance of quality education in the field of IT and the need to support talented young developers. This position was reflected in various educational projects and grants that Durov supports. Today, Pavel Durov remains one of the most influential figures in the world of technology. His main project, Telegram, continues to evolve rapidly, attracting more and more users around the world. Despite his success, Pavel Durov remains a person who is difficult to characterize unambiguously. For some, he is a hero of the digital age, a fighter for freedom of information and privacy. For others, he is a controversial figure whose actions and statements sometimes cause bewilderment. But one thing is for sure, Pavel Durov is a person who embodies a number of unique qualities that contribute to his success and influence on modern technology and society as a whole. 1. Vision and courage. Durov has a unique vision for the future and the courage to bring his ideas to life, even if they are met with resistance or disapproval. 2. Innovation and creativity. His ability to innovate and think outside the box allows him to create products that revolutionize the way people think about technology and communication. 3. Integrity and honesty. Durov has always adhered to his principles and values, even when it could lead to conflict or hardship. 4. Technical literacy and expertise. His deep knowledge of technology allows him to stay abreast of the latest trends and developments in the industry.
In Russia, who could actually teach ourselves how to program. In the university, I was building websites for my fellow students, and as a result, started a company that became what they call the Facebook of Russia.
5. Commitment to freedom and privacy. Pavel Durov has always advocated for the protection of user privacy and freedom of information. These qualities, combined with his talent, perseverance, and ambition, have made Pavel Durov one of the most influential and inspiring leaders in the world of technology and the internet. In conclusion, I would like to ask you a question. What impact do you think Pavel Durov's ideas and projects will have on the future of technology and society as a whole? Share your thoughts in the comments and tell us what surprises you the most about this person. What traits of his character or approaches to work do you find most worthy of emulation? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with other inspiring success stories. See you.